This is Lee, and this video tonight is about what makes a great great. And I'm using the NFL to illustrate a point that good teams are a dime a dozen in the NFL, and great teams are very few. There are several organizations that in business are very good, but there are very few that are great. And the one thing that makes a great team great is not just the work ethic or the talent that they have, but it comes down to the attitude. And that's the same for you and me. There are a lot of good people out there, and there's a lot of people out there that have, it seems like they have a different gear, that when times get tough, they have the ability to rise to the occasion and play or do well or perform well in their job or in sports because they have the right mental attitude. And having the right mental attitude is so important in business and in sports that it really helps individuals distinguish themselves from good players to great players, is because of their attitude, that championship attitude, that do or die attitude that makes them different than other people. And I will tell you that it's important to develop an attitude of a champion, that do or die attitude, if you want to achieve the things in life that you are looking to achieve. Because the heart of a champion and the mindset of a champion, the attitude of a champion is do or die. They find ways to win, to overcome objections in their life. And they learn how to go through the peaks and valleys. And they learn that through a positive mental attitude that they can achieve whatever they want, coupled with hard work, ability to persevere, and using their God-given talent and developing that talent into a form that makes them different than other people. Attitude is the key to success. And there are a lot of football teams out there right now that have great talent. They have a great coach. They have some of the best offensive schemes that are out there. They have great defense. They have exceptional special teams. And I would challenge you this, that if you were to go and watch some of those teams, even the worst team in the NFL practice, you would think that these guys on any given Sunday had the ability to win the Super Bowl. But what a lot of these teams and a lot of people lack is that champion's mentality. And I'm asking you, because I know I had to go through it, and I found out through an attitude adjustment that my attitude was rather negative and rather funky. And I had to find ways to turn it around through reading positive books and hanging around positive people and associating with individuals who, had to go through the same thing as far as the attitude adjustment before they made their breakthrough. And I'm asking you this, if you find that life is leading you in a direction that you don't want to be led in, that you are always seem to be swimming upstream against the current and not really going with the flow of life and making things happen the way you want them to happen, that I would ask you to look at yourself, look at the attitude, and make an attitude adjustment. If you make the adjustment and you truly find that you have found ways to be happy, if you have found ways to get along with individuals while still remaining to be yourself, and you are happier, I can tell you that it's because you've made that attitude adjustment. The way you think is the way you will react to certain things. And the Bible talks about this, the way a man thinketh, so he is. And that goes for women too. So the way you think is the way you're going to be, and that's how people are going to react to you. But if you make that attitude adjustment, you will find that there will be more doors in your life that are open to you. You will have much smoother time with your relationships. You will have a better career path and opportunities just because you changed the way you think, and you changed and you made adjustments to your attitude. Look for the good in yourself, and certainly look for the good in other people, and stay positive. And also, I would ask you to do this, as I always say in closing in these videos, is keep God first in all things, and that if God is for you, then who could be against you? So make the change and live the dream that you want to, and may God bless you. Thank you very much.